You know, the universe is a very scary place. The worlds we live, the realities we've seen. Minds are sent that there's infinite universes, and in each of those universes is either another us, another planet. There's creatures from outer space that live in this universe because we can't be the only beings in all of life. And if we are, then the spirits stay with us. It's like they never leave. The moment you have it in your mind, the spirit's created here. Sometimes we think we see these spirits from other worlds that jump into our realities. But it's almost like we're just seeing a ghost. Like there's necessarily nothing there. The world doesn't exist. It's a module. It's like a mind game. We're stuck in our own trap, our own minds. People say they can escape their minds. They can do whatever they want to, but then they get scared. They fear that something bad will happen, or something good will happen, or change what they have already. But isn't the point of moving on to change? Don't you want to be another life force? And if anyone could do anything, and you're anyone, you could do whatever the fuck you wanted. You could live in a world where you could create a new reality. And if there are infinite realities, because there probably are, where we live infinite universes, because there's always a new decision to create a new reality. You could do it, couldn't you? You create a reality where you're the most amazing person ever known. You create a reality, you could be born into a world. We were born to a world of technology. There are people born to a world of witches. At some point we could be born in a world where we have space travel. We have communications with the outside world, or the outside universes. We are planetary. But right now we're just stuck with spirits, roaming in and out of our heads. Because the moment you think of something, it is a spirit, and it follows you. It follows every part of you. Your mind and body is a spirit. Your mind is a spiritual essence. Because you could dream whatever you want. And in your dreams, you could be different people if you're able to control it, like Inception. I've done it before. If you concentrate hard enough, if you're able to let your body go unconscious, like your body doesn't exist, and only focus on the mind, then that's what will be created. I want you to wonder, where are we in the world? And what are we? What exactly is it that we are? You know what we are? We're physical living essences built up of minds. The puppet is the body. And the thing inside, the brain, the spirit, controls the body. It can make the body do whatever it wants. But around your distractions, somewhere, something is pulling you further and further in, something that isn't useful. And it just distracts you from the closer reality, while you see other realities. You see bare things, screens that pull you in, and you realize sometimes you're not actually living in the real world. You're living in a figment of another person's mind that they create into a world like a TV show or a movie, and you always get excited to see it. You always get thing, but it's always the things you want to see. Some of those things are things you want to do, and people are able to create these realities, and you have a heart strong enough like the temple of a monk, and they're able to spiritually connect to the outer world. You could create realities beyond imagination that at some point exist because they were created through the spirit of our mind. And if we're able to create the spirit into a physical form, everything we've ever thought of with spiritual, every animal, every creature would exist in a spiritual thing that you could create into a physical form like we are right now. This is the scope reality in a universe that closely exists to our own. Everywhere you look, there's probably someone looking at you while you're looking at nothing around you. They could touch you, but you wouldn't feel it. But you could live in a spirit astral plane where the world is just spirit form, But if you touch something physical, it's like you're putting a corrosive skin into their spirit. And in the physical form, a spiritual entrance would be nothing but fatal, painful. But if we're able to connect the spirit and the physical world into one world, we could build a universe that, you know what? A universe that has the form of everything we could imagine, which means it will be run by the mind. And scientists only say we only use about 30-40% of our brains. We don't use it at full capacity. Because the stronger the brain, the stronger the spirit, the stronger the inside of the mind, the stronger you could build your world. We are created to build more. We are created to move, to keep on learning, keep on doing more things. And you know what it is? If we keep creating these realities in our mind, eventually we create it in physical form. We build on it. We make new worlds. That's what we've been doing for years, and now we're in a golden age of technology. And from that technology, we're building and building. And at some point, people found this technology before, and they hid it. But what we did, we showed it. And we created it. This is our world. And in another world, a future world, well, we'll be spirit minds roaming the infinite universe, seeing other realities, and going into paradoxes of alternate dimensions. We live in the universal spirit, and when you're gone, your mind probably goes to alternate reality, living a whole other life, or you get sucked into another world. Because even if you are asleep for all of eternity, when you die, at some point you're still consciously knowing where you are, because it's going to be pitch black, but you'll constantly know you're in a sleep. If your mind is strong enough, you could probably make it into a real world. And if you're sleeping, you could create a world in your own mind that you could live out, just like this reality, but a reality that is purely yours to control. This is Dark Knight. So we'll see you with more films of reality, the universe, spirit, mind, world, and stuff to help move you forward in a world that we keep on changing.